again. Today I have my July favorites. So, I actually have nothing that I didn't like. Is that a double-lager? Nothing that I didn't like. I have everything that I like. Wait, I don't know. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with my favorite brush of the month, and I think I'm going to try and do a favorite brush each month too, just because I like a lot of different brands, and a lot of you guys ask a lot, like, what brushes do I recommend? And of course I've recommended certain brands, like I love Diva Beauty brushes, Sigma brushes are good, they're a little more pricey, things like that, but there are very specific brushes that I like from random other brands too. So my favorite brush of the month is the Real Techniques powder brush, which is pretty inexpensive. You can find them at Ulta and where else? I don't know. I mean, sometimes you can find them at other drugstores, can't you? Like, I feel like maybe Walgreens sells it, maybe not, I have no idea. Regardless, I got mine at Ulta and I just love it. It's the perfect, it's literally like the only powder brush that I love. I don't have any other powder brushes that I'm completely in love with the way that I'm in love with this, because it's really soft and really, really big, and it can just cover a lot of ground really quickly, and it's perfect to just like swipe. You know, you can dip it in your powder once and just swipe it all over, and it's perfect. You're good to go, and I just love it. And every time I use it, I never feel like I look really powdery, because it really kind of evenly disperses the powder. So definitely recommend this one. Another favorite is my favorite foundation, and I can't stop using it. For a while I wasn't wearing any foundation at all, but the past like week or two I've been getting back into the swing of school and work and things like that, so I've been wearing foundation a little more, and this is so good. It's the Revlon Age Defying Firming and Lifting Makeup, and it has an SPF of 15 and it has a pump, which I love. It just makes it easier to apply, and you really can control this pump and how much comes out, which I really appreciate. Of course, it's a drugstore foundation, so the price point is lower than most, but still, it's still kind of pricey. Although I think with the coupon and a sale, I ended up getting this for like $8 or $9, so it wasn't too bad. But I have it in the shade Bare Buff, which is a little bit darker than I would usually wear, but in the summertime, of course, I'm still pretty fair skinned, but in the summertime, I'm a little bit darker, so it seems to match really well with the rest of my skin. And it just wears really nicely. I'm wearing it today, and it just seems to be a medium coverage, I would say, and it's certainly a little bit buildable, but it looks like that. It looks a little bit more radiant than like my Revlon Color Stay, and I love that one, but this one has a little bit more of a satin finish where it just looks really nice. It's one of the first drugstore foundations I found in a long time that I genuinely, every time I wear it, I'm like, okay, like I like the way my skin looks. It cancels out any weirdness going on, but it's not so high coverage that it's like a mask. It's just that perfect balance. So I really, really love this stuff. And I've been applying it with any sort of buffing brush, and it also looks really beautiful with the Beauty Blender. That's the most beautiful way to do it, I think, but sometimes I don't have the time, like that takes a little bit longer, so even with the buffing brush, it's really good. Okay, hold on, I need to like slow down, because my throat's starting to hurt and like close up, and there's like things flying around, my nose is itching, I feel like a mess. Okay, a rediscovered favorite of mine is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and this I used to adore for the longest time. It was like the only thing I used, and then I started my YouTube channel and I started really branching out with what I was trying, and I found things that I liked, things that I didn't like, things that were okay, and so I haven't used this in like a year and a half, and I just recently opened a new one, and upon first opening it, it's amazing. It actually holds the curl. Like, even my boyfriend has commented, he's like, your lashes look really nice. Are you wearing fake ones? I'm like, no, never. No, I do sometimes, but no, I really don't. I have a few and I've like never worn them. I used to wear them all the time in shows, and so I just don't in real life. I just don't, not even for videos, because it's too much. It's just too much, and for me, that's just not my style anyway. I'm like, I'm not gonna be fake. Like, you guys know how I feel about fakeness, fakeosity. Anyway, so yes, this is amazing. It holds the curl really well. The wand is pretty big, but I like it. I don't have the waterproof, I just wear the regular in Blackest Black, but the waterproof is really good too. I mean, they have a million versions of this, but I just like the original. I don't even use the carbon black really, I just like the orig. Anywho, okay, I have some lip favorites, and I've really been getting into lipstick a little bit more, and I've been looking for some nice nudes just for, you know, everyday work. I don't want to wear fuchsia on my lips, you know. So this I just recently got from Haute Look for freaking $8. It's the Too Faced Le Creme lipsticks. These suckers are like $28 or $18, regardless. It's over like $12, which is way too much for a lipstick. And it was only $8 on Haute Look, so I bought every shade. I was like, there were 4 shades on there. And so I literally bought all 4 for almost the price of one. It was amazing. And the thing about these are the packaging is so like luxurious and like heavy, and like it just snaps together and like slides in beautifully. If you have one of these, you know what I mean. If you don't, it probably makes no sense. But this is the shade In the Buff, and I'm wearing it today. And I'm not usually into these kind of brownie nudes, but this is the first one I've ever tried where I think it looks flattering with my skin tone, finally. It doesn't look odd. I feel like the brown nudes look really good with people with darker skin tones, but for someone as light as I am, it doesn't always look as great. But this one is the first one that I'm like, yes, I love it. It really does add a little bit of color so it looks more alive, but not like weird. And so not only are these super expensive, but you can get them for cheaper on HauteLook when it's on there, and I'll put the link below if you're interested. But I also bought some of their lip glosses too, and those are really nice. Not a favorite yet because I haven't really tried it out, but this one I can't stop wearing already, so I already know I'm gonna just keep wearing it all the time. And then the lip gloss I've been pairing with it is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics lip gloss, and it's in the shade Vanilla Pink. That's a perfect name for it. And I'm wearing it over this right now. I almost said over top, and then I would have died because I hate when people say over top. It makes no sense. Either it's over the top, but over top, I don't know why. That's one of those things that bothers me. I don't know why. It just sounds wrong. Even though, I mean, it makes sense and I get it, but I don't like it. I hate when people say over top. And I almost said it, which means I've been watching way too many videos lately. Anyway, so I've been wearing this over the top of this lipstick, and it's just a really pretty color. And again, it's a brownie kind of color, and it smells really nice. It smells like sponge cake or something like that. It smells really, really nice and a little bit different, not too vanilla-y, just nice. But I really like these together, and I'm so excited to finally have like a workable lip duo that's perfect for work and school. Okay, so the next thing I've fallen in love with is the e.l.f. eye brightener. It's like, whoa, it's like $3 or $4, I'm not sure exactly how much, and I got it in the shade Buff. It is a really good dupe for the Bare Minerals Well Rested Concealer, or really for any of them. And they sell a few shades of this as well, just as they do with the Bare Minerals. But it's just as good. You can wear it alone and it cancels out, or you can wear it to kind of set your concealer. I wore it today to set my concealer, and the concealer I'm wearing is the MAC Pro Longwear, and then this just really sets it and cancels out even more darkness or anything like that. And it's just, you know, a loose powder. I just use a fluffy eyeshadow brush to apply, I mean a clean one obviously. And I just tap it off and just swirl it in that area, and it just really sets nicely. It helps to prevent creasing and any of that stuff. So, and I think, oh no, it doesn't have an SPF, which is probably good just because sometimes in pictures, if you have SPF in your concealer or powder under there, it ends up being like stark white and you look like a raccoon. So, all right, and my last favorite is this Sigma. I haven't had a Sigma favorite in a million years. And this was one that they sent to me a long time ago when I first became an affiliate. And I liked it, but I wasn't so sure. But I just recently reopened it and I thought, oh, for sure this is gonna be dried out. It's a cream shadow, and it's in the shade Persuade, or it's an eyeshadow base, they call it. And I thought, oh my gosh, for sure this is gonna be dried out. And it's not. It's been like, I don't know how long, quite a while, and it's not dried out. And what I like about it is that it's a nude color, and it's meant to cancel out, you know, any veining, anything like that, and it's a really good primer. Well, I've been using it the past 2 weeks because I was like, I wonder if because I couldn't really remember how I felt about it. This stuff might be the best primer I own. Now, I own like the MAC Paint Pot, and I really like that, but this holds on to your shadow better. And since it's just a matte color, it really cancels out. I mean, it's like a freaking clean slate. It is the best one that I own right now. I don't know if there are better ones out there. It's the best one I own right now. So I can put the link for this below if you're interested in it. I don't think they're too expensive. Sigma's makeup, I haven't really tried much of. This is one of the very few things I have tried of their makeup, and I really do like it. And I can't believe it hasn't dried out. All my color tattoos dried out. And so, and I know there's a way you can kind of revive them, but I ended up either getting rid of them or whatever. Just because, I don't know, I have no color tattoos right now, so I might pick up a few more because I did like them, but they dried up so freaking fast. But this one impressed me. So, really like this, and really impressed with the staying power of it. Whew, that was kind of quick. Okay, well, no, it was about 10 minutes. That's quick for me, though. you know, I see some people, they can knock out their favorites in like 4 minutes. I'm like, dang, I'm like, no freaking way will I ever get it down to 4 minutes, and I have no desire to. Most of you guys are like, I don't mind the long videos, and you know, some are 30,000 minutes long and some are 10 minutes long. That's about as short as I go. Anyway, I hope that was helpful for you guys. Let me know what your favorites were for the month of July, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.